Hi everyone, welcome back to the Scottish Cowboys Darts channel. Today we're going to be reviewing a Datadart dart, and these are the Ricardo Pietreczko 80% tungsten darts. Now these were recently released during the World Match Play, So let's do the usual, get them over to the table, have a close look, get them on the board, meet back here, do a little recap, give them their ratings. On the front of the box, you have a nice image of Ricardo, a clear window showing you the three barrels and a little bit of the stems, giving you the Datadart logo. Datadart logo's also on the top, telling you there's a match weighed to 0.1 of a gram. On the back, you get some information about Datadart official player products, telling you they're 23 gram Ricardo 80%. You've also got their Instagram, their Twitter, and their web address. Inside, you get a little card insert. Now, this holds the darts in place with the point protector. You've got the flight stand there tucked safely away, but this is getting upgraded as we speak. Now, these are available in 23, 24 and 25. 23 come in 6.7 diameter by 50.8. 24 is 6.7 diameter by 50.8, and the 25 gram is 6.7 by 52 millimeters long. These are available from all good darts stockists at £36.95. At the end of the video, there'll be a gallery, and I'll put a list of all stockists where you can buy these darts. We've got the Ricardo Pietreczko darts on the table. Now, the first thing I'm going to say about these darts is a player dart, 80% tungsten, and it's £36.95. That is absolutely great pricing. So we'll take two of them away, get a front one, have a little look at the point. Now, as you can see, it's a standard Datadart black point, which I highly recommend. They are really good points. I'll measure this. Is it going to be just a standard 26? Yeah, standard 26mm point on this. I'm going to take the stem and the flight off now so we can focus on the barrel. And I'll just drop it on the floor. On the front of the barrel, you've got quite a long tapered nose. Then you come into the front three rings, painted black, red, yellow for his country's colours. Then you've got straight cut grooves. Now, until you get to the middle, you'll see here, you've got one that's thinner than the others, again repeated here. Coming up to the middle of the barrel where you've got the Datadart logo, it's got to go somewhere, guys. Then at the rear, you've got thinner straight cut grooves, and then the black, red and yellows repeated at the back of the barrel. Grip wise, on this section here front, I'm going to say it's about a 3 before I've thrown them. And at the rear, I'm going to say it's about a 2 because they're not as deep. But in the middle, you're getting stuck with the Datadart logo, and I'm going to give that about a 1. You do catch a bit of the front and a bit of the back, but if you're gripping right at the middle, you're only going to get about a 1. But what a smashing looking dart for Datadart again. Great quality, great looking dart. Now, the sizes for these are the 23 grams, so they should be 50.8 by 6.7. So 50.8. Oh, we've got bigger than that. We've got near enough 51. Yes, we've got 51. And the diameter 6.79, 6.8. So it's bang on the right diameter, but the length is up just slightly. Just check it again in case it was me being silly. No, it's definitely 51. So the drilled out depth at the rear, that's coming in at 12.66. Now, with that barrel being 0.2 bigger than it states, I'm going to measure another one just to make sure they're all the same. Don't normally do this, but 50.94, and there's a wee mark on the front of this one. You see that? Don't know if that's just a bit of overspilled paint from the box. That'll just come off. I'll check this other one as well, make sure the lengths are the same. Yes, they're all 51. So I was checking that just to make sure that the weight wasn't going to be out by a lot on each of the darts, but they're all measuring near enough the same length. As for the stem, it just looks like a standard medium Datadart stem. Yeah, it's coming in at 49mm. And you've got the Pikachu flight. Oh no, I don't call him Pikachu anymore. Ricardo Pietreczko. That's 34mm, and that is a number 6. Now, it says on our website that you can get them in number 2, but they're definitely number 6. Because they're coming in at 34mm. So what we'll do is, we'll get them onto the scales so we can get them over to the board. Number 1, 22.99. Number 2, 23.02. And the last dart, 22.97. So 0.05 a difference between the darts. Full setup, 25.09. So we start with the point on the Datadart Ricardo 80% dart. As you can see, it's very sharp at the front. You've got that long taper halfway up the point. Then you get to the front of that barrel. This is where you see that nice tapered nose. The 3 rings, black, red and yellow, signifying East Country. Then you've got the straight cut grooves. Then you've got the thinner groove with the radius in it. Then you've got another 2 straight cuts, then that radius groove again, another 3 straight cuts, then you've got the radius before you get to that middle section. Then you've got radius grooves all the way up the back. They're not as deep and they're not as wide. Then you get the black, the red and the yellow coming up to the Datadart medium stem. Then after the stem you've got the new Ricardo Pietreczko black and blue flight. So I've got the new Ricardo Pietreczko darts. These are the 80% tungsten darts, and these are retailing at £36.95, which I think is absolutely phenomenal. So I'm going to keep with the standard, the supplied setup, see how we got on with them. Now these are a dart that's going to suit most people. You're going to struggle if you're a middle gripper because of that smooth section with the logo, but it's a basic ring grip dart. With great grip. It flies through the air really well. They've got the medium stems on them, which are a bit long for me, but they're going into the board really good. So I'm going to keep using it the way it is. See how I go on. I'm going to give a grip rating for this. The front, I'm going to give it a 3.5, and the rear, I'm going to give a 3. It's a really good grip. The push you get is incredible. And the flight comes off. That grouping, really, really good. I like the balance of them. I'm going into the board at a nice angle for me. I could get used to these darts. So let's go straight on and do the 201 challenge.
Cowboy to the first. Game on.
So here we go for the Ricardo Pietreczko darts. I threw them so well in the practice. Comes to the match and here we go. 26. What a start.
26.
But that's what happens. Wow, more of this place now. Oh, that's 91.
91.
Kind of rescued that a little bit. So 84. $57, 5, 62, double 12, double 11. Oh no, I've hit the 11, didn't want that.
Cowboy, you require 11.
This is where it can get messy. Oh no score, how close is that?
No score. Cowboy, you require 11.
They're trying to hit a single free yesterday. Oh. And we get it in 3. Got there in the end.
Yes, game shot. And a match. Cowboy.
So let's recap on the Ricardo Pietreczko 80% tungsten Datadart darts. Now that's a mouthful. Now one thing you'll get from Datadart is you'll get top-notch quality, but you'll also get a top-notch price. These retail at £36.95, available from all good stockists. Now I've seen they're available on Dart Shopper. They're also available on local dart shops if you want to give them a ring. Also, they should be getting stocked in a new online dart shop called the Darts Lounge, so give them a little look up. So, what did I think about darts? Firstly, the grip rating. The front is a 3.5, the middle is a 1 because of that smooth band, and the rear is a 3. Value for money, you're going to guess it, a 10 out of 10. A 10 out of 10 for an 80% tungsten dart, a player dart at £36.95. That's a cracking buy. Based on, but this is new, I've got a new chart. It's no longer the RVB Echoes, it's now the Bunting G5s that every dart's up against, because that's my new favourite dart. Based on the Bunting G5, they get a solid 8 out of 10. I really liked them. I had a lot of fun throwing them. They felt good in my hand. I was releasing them quite good. I had to change the stem in the flight because they were just too long. Put the K-Flex on them and I really liked them. I'd done the challenge and round about my average, just under 50 it was. I could have done it a wee bit better, but I really, really liked the darts. So, as I said, these are available from all good stockists, especially Dart Shopper. Look in your local dart shop, they should have them in stock. If not, ask them to get Datadart darts in. £36.95, that's a hell of a buy. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Keep hitting that subscribe button, giving me the thumbs up, leave a comment, but most importantly, keep enjoying your darts, and I'll catch you on the next review.